Hi. If a friend were to ask me if they should adopt kittens or an adult cat, this is what I would tell them. I've had cats for over 20 years, including kittens and adult cats. With kittens, there's pros and cons. Kittens can be wild and very energetic. They might climb up your curtains. They might get into your stuff more. You might have to do more kitten proofing of your house. They can have zoomies during the night, which is super fun at first, but then it might be keeping you awake at night. So if you're not up for the energy of a kitten or kittens, I would definitely recommend an adult cat. And the advantage of an adult cat is you will know their personality. Usually, depending on where you're adopting them from, if you're adopting from a shelter, hopefully they can guide you to a cat that will have the personality that you desire. If you want a lap cat, hopefully they can help you find a lap cat. If you're okay with the cat just being in your house and not wanting as much attention, they can help you identify that type of cat too. And those types of cats need homes too, so they shouldn't always be overlooked if you're willing to take in an adult cat that's not quite as social. And if you only want one cat, sometimes there are cats that definitely do not want another cat around them. So you consider that type of cat. And with kittens, usually they recommend adopting them in pairs. So that's something to keep in mind as well. That way the kittens can play with each other, but you might not have the budget for 2 kittens. Well, that's just something to consider. But I would never recommend breaking up a bonded pair from a shelter, either kittens or adult cats, just because there's so many other choices to have only one kitten or one adult cat. Like, don't be the person that breaks up a bonded pair. Those cats are bonded to each other. They're already doing life together. So keep them together. And remember that not all cats or kittens will appreciate being picked up like toys and carried around. So if you have small children, that's something to consider. So not all cats are going to tolerate something like that. You can work with the shelter. Or of course you can teach your kids to respect the cat and treat the cat how it wants to be handled. And not all cats will let you hold them like babies, like Violet here. She came from outside and she had trauma with whatever happened to her before she found my yard. And it took her a long time to trust us. And it's even a big deal 10 years later if she wants to sit on my lap. So she would not be a good candidate to be held like a baby. And sometimes shelters get in cats, they don't always know their history and they might not know exactly how the cat will act. If you can interact with the cat at a shelter to see how it behaves with you, to know if it's going to meet your desires for a cat. So that pretty much covers everything, I think. Kittens are wild, have more energy. Adult cats are usually calmer, and you know what their personality is. And you should always respect the cats. Vet bills could be a little bit higher for kittens because they might still need vaccines after you adopt them. So I think cats are wonderful, and if you're able to have one in your life, I recommend it, but I know they're not a good fit for everybody. And just remember that they are a commitment, and kittens or cats can live like 15 to 20 years, so that cute little kitten can be with you for a very long time. And that's one other thing about adult cats versus kittens. Kittens, since you've had them from the beginning, you can bond with them from the start of their life too. With adult cats, it might take a little bit longer for them to adjust to you and bond with you. So I hope that helps. Please subscribe to my channel. That helps more people find my videos. And if you have strong feelings about cats versus kittens at adoption, just please leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching.